it is that you are in the world. We have got a, what is that, pre Super Bowl um, party, after party, or pre party, because actually the Super Bowl is going on tomorrow night. And you know that I am going to be live for this next Super Bowl going on. By the way, typically I typically I am not a sports fan, but I do have family members and friends that are. Some of you on here are big time sports fans, and kind of just goes to show you about how much I know. Like around the Super Bowl here. Oh, by the way, this is based in the U.S. By the way, if you are in Australia, I guess the Super Bowl is a big thing worldwide. I wonder how they treat it in Korea. I wonder how they treat it in Bangladesh. I wonder how they treat it, worldwide. And it is a case of good and bad, if you keep it family oriented. We got the Super Bowl halftime, what is it, the pre bowl, what is it, they have tailgating, all this stuff. And yeah, I definitely, want to come at here, with all of the Super Bowl um, knowledge, all the Super Bowl understanding. And, help me, all you sports guys, because I can't really understand this thing called Super Bowl. And by the way, oh yeah, this is also Valentine's Week Friday. It's just coming up Friday the 14th. That's supposed to be Valentine's Day, obviously. And what else? What else can I tell you? Yeah, just have some celebrations on to see who comes on tonight. Um, who see who can we celebrate with, and obviously okay. So before I go on, the Super Bowl is 2025 is obviously the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know who any of these people are, but I do want to come on here. Obviously, with all the highlights, I want to see, all of the funky ads that they have out there. And I do want to talk about, what do you classify, or what are you thinking about whenever it is that you play the game? Um, I want to think about football in terms of the stock market. And I guess I should, be getting, into like basketball. I should be getting into like football. I should be getting into soccer and all this stuff, because if I am a trader, mentally, I have to put my play by play in terms of being a uh what is that, content creator, right? And I need to um think about this, in these terms. I mean, what do you attribute the stock market as? I heard that you should attribute it to more like playing chess. And yeah, this is going to be obviously, Super Bowl 25. Actually, the Roman numerals for Super Bowl 25 is, what is that? It's LIX. And I really don't understand much about Roman numerals or anything like that. I'm trying to get uh, my mind wrapped around this whole Super Bowl uh, game time, this whole Super Bowl thing, this whole thing of the um, playing the game. So you have to understand me. I mean, you have to excuse me, I should say. I really don't understand a lot about football. I don't understand a lot about baseball. I don't understand a lot about soccer, or rather any type of sport. All I like to do is I basically like to go outside, throw a ball, or I like to obviously, play with my basketball as much as I possibly can. Uh, what else can I tell you? Yeah, I mean, how deep are you, as being a sports fan? If you're a sports fan, that's a good thing. I mean, to each, their interest. I have my interest on here. My interests are obviously, treating the human spirit. My interests are sports. My interests are obviously, if you want to treat the human spirit, between prayer and meditation, and obviously food. Food is definitely something that is big time with um the Super Bowl. And let me tell you, it can be an emotional roller coaster, especially when you have a health condition. You have to think about how you are going to center your food around your friends or family. Okay. So, what can I think about, Super Bowl food? Well, I'm thinking about cauliflower. I'm thinking about zucchini. I guess you have to bread everything, in terms of like vegetables. I'm thinking about like um, Japanese. What is it? What is it? The Japanese sweet potato. I'm thinking about, this, and then again, these are just ideas about food that I have. By the way, I'm hungry right now, and I don't want to eat right now. Obviously, I can't eat because of the sleep apnea. Um, I am talking about health conditions on here, and I want to bring in all of the sports players that suffer from a health condition. Now, I was talking to an Uber driver about how long ago? I don't want to say. I would say maybe about not too long ago, and he was telling me that obviously these players, they get millions and millions of dollars, but you have to also remember that they have to pay out, what is that, endorsements. They have to pay out, I don't know how much stuff, when it comes to, these big players. They suffer through so much. And remember that a football player, and I'm just thinking about all of the blows that he goes through out there when it comes to um playing the game. Yeah, especially something like football, what is it, a contact sport, and soccer. I mean, that sport. I mean, that is really um, what's the word that I want to use? It's really beating up your body. It's really, it's mainly like the cardiovascular system, and Also, what other thing I'm trying to think about? Yeah, I mean, it's just these sports really know how to, um, what is that? Have I can't think of the word. I'm sorry. I can't really think of the word. I don't want to apologize. I can't think of the word. I mean, they really take a toll on your body, your health systems. And I think about it now that I have a health condition, what these players go through in terms of like the concussion or anything. Now, I do want to mention to you, in terms of like blows to the head and blows to the body, I've back in 2015, and this was back in 2015, I had accidents. Somebody actually rear-ended me, and without understanding or without knowing, um, that has taken a toll from, what is that? C, what is that? What was this? Is this C? This part of the spine, C1 to all the way down to C6. And what I'm understanding is that whenever it is that you have a blow in that area, because that's all, what is that, soft tissue, especially from here to like here, and also, by the way, also from the amygdala. The amygdala is obviously, from the center of the brain, and I'm trying to memorize all of the cranial nerves, because again, now that I have a health condition, um, it definitely takes, it definitely interests me in understanding the human body. I never thought that I would have an interest in the human body. And never in a million years did I ever think that I was going to be a video blogger, a YouTube video blogger. Never in a million years did I think that, that I would fall, into disability. But I guess, life is just different for everybody. And life will hit you at any stage, any age. Yeah, life will hit you. To some of us, like I said, some of us. But if you don't have a health condition, or if you can go out, eat your pizza, eat your beer, do it responsibly, please. Make sure to watch your bloating. Pray for all the, I definitely want to pray for all of the players, particularly because I mean, this is a tough sport, and it does definitely take a toll on your body. And a lot of the, players have, gone on to become, like sportscasters, like actors, something like that. Yeah. I think a lot about the players. If they suffer any type of injury, of any part of their body, I mean, come on, it does take a toll. It does take an effect on you mentally and physically. I don't really know a lot of the personalities out there that are, football players. I really don't know, like a lot of the football players. I really don't know a lot of the players. There's not really one particular player that I'm looking at. um, I guess I should, more or less, get into the arena of doing sports. By the way, I am coming on live tomorrow. I definitely am, because this thing called Super Bowl is something obviously that I look at. It influences a lot of us. It helps the economy, I think. Yeah. What else? It's something mentally that you have to think. I mean, how are you going to, do your plays? I want to know how these coaches, what is in the minds of these coaches? How are they going to do, what is that? Football coordinators, and, all these coaches and all these plays. I mean, um, it's kind of like playing tug of war, isn't it? When it comes to like any type of sports. What else am I thinking about when it comes to football? More than food. Welcome to the Super Bowl, NFL. What else am I thinking about? When it comes to teams? Again, I did not keep up with any of the plays. Um, I don't know how, I mean, how to do a tackle. I don't know how to do I don't know how to do a run. Um, how far can you take the human body? Yeah. How far can you take the human body? Hmm. Super Bowl. There's even a Wikipedia now on the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 25, and that's again that's the Roman numeral LIX. LIX. Super Bowl 2025 inside effort to secure New Orleans ahead. Wow. Super Bowl 2025 rigged. I guess they have to somehow, have like big time security in order to protect these big time stadiums. By the way, yeah, I do, want protection for all of these, for everyone, around. I wish that, there wouldn't be any accidents or, just, having a family moment. Super Bowl is coming. American Football Championship game, National Football League. Yes. Okay. I'm reading to according to what is on, what is that? What is on Wikipedia? The Philadelphia Eagles, the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. Oh, and I guess this year high profile relationship between Chief Wright and Travis, oh my goodness, is Taylor Swift has caused the game to be dubbed. Now, I wonder who's going to do the halftime. That's one thing that I really enjoyed about uh, the Super Bowl. I really enjoyed the halftime. Some of the half times I really enjoy. Obviously, in the past, well, definitely there's Michael Jackson, may he rest in peace. But one of the best half times that I really enjoyed, I forget. I think I was still married. I forget what halftime it was. It was the one with Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. What year was that? I'm trying to think. Of course, I can look. Of course, I can look it up. But yeah, I really liked that halftime, and also the halftime with Katy Perry. That was very entertaining. But it's like particularly the one with Bruno Mars. I really think that he um, brought out the spirit of the football National Football League. Between him and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, that was just the bomb. That was excellent in my book. Of course, we had Beyonce, we have U2, but yeah, typically his is the one that I can really uh, give credit to. And Taylor Swift, wow, this girl is absolutely gorgeous. She is absolutely beautiful. I truly like her. I really do. I really like Taylor Swift. And what else can I tell you? Man, I'm thinking about relationships when it comes to this thing called being famous. I'm thinking about how best can you be yourself, when it comes to this. Um, how can you be yourself whenever it is that you are going in public? You can't, right? You can't. What else can I tell you? Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do now. I am going to read more highlights and I will definitely come at you tomorrow with live in the Super Bowl. And I want to share more about playing the game. Okay? Playing the game. What else can I tell you? Yeah. Go and watch all of my past videos, all of my shorts. I have been watching my shorts for like, I don't know how long. I've because it's like particularly the important person that I really want to watch on here is myself. And I'm glad that I can, have this space so that I can share with you with prayer, with meditation. Yes, for the Super Bowl, I definitely want to pray for all of the personalities at the Super Bowl. So, Father in heaven, I just lift up to you all of the coaches, all of the players. I lift up to you this time in the Super Bowl. And Lord, let us look to you because you are the ultimate, the Omega. So I bring a surge of protection over all of the players, all of the coaches, and their bodies. I lift them up to you. Let them have a hunger for you. These men that can see you through anything, oh God. Praise you. Amen. All right. Well, once again, I'm going to tell you this. Lead yourself in the place that you're in and always go back to the basics. You will increase in learning. My love to you wherever it is that you are in the world. Whatever it is that you're going through. If you're going through a divorce, rebellious kids, substance abuse, I want to come alongside you. Please go and watch all of my content, all of the videos that I have put out there. My love to you if you're going through a hard time. Don't forget, pray, meditate, and I will be coming at you with more. Lift you up to the Lord. I'll see you.